Hello, friends. This is Chandrakant from Akulmach Technologies, and welcome to Top Brass. This is Thursday morning, and let me welcome my friend from London, Mr. Naval Gun.
Good morning, CK. Good morning, everybody. And what's trending today? As you can see, I've changed my shirt. Apparently, my wife says I need to trend up a little bit, so I'm wearing a t-shirt. All the gurus wear them. Who knows?
Naval, as far as I'm concerned, between you and me, you are trending.
That's always a worrying thing. In this discussion, we're both trending. You're 50% and I'm 50%. There you go.
Yeah, but I would like to share this great news with the viewers here that Naval Gun has been classified as the top 100 among the top 100 influencers in the world. So that is a great news. I'm very happy Naval to announce this. Uh, and congratulations and good luck to you.
Thank you very much, CK. But as you know, all I say is it's not about influencing, it's about doing. So let's do something today. Let's get out there and let people know what's happening and why they should be using it.
Well, I think there's another statistics which I can share with you is that our click-through rate on the channel is 12.8%, which is higher than what the entire YouTube gets. It's like if you get more than 10%, you are good. So our click-through rate is 12.8%, which is quite high.
Oh, congratulations. Obviously, you're putting some stuff out there that people are listening to, which is really good news. So what else is trending out there? What's trending in the world of work out there, in the SME world? What's coming at you on a regular basis via email and LinkedIn and Twitter, etc.?
Well, I think it's an unprecedented time, Naval, and the things which are trending are not related to business. I think they are taking away most of the bandwidth of the internet today. But I would like to also give you this information that for past few days, like couple of days, people have started the old campaigns which they were running in 2019. I think that is also bringing down the trending subject. The trend itself is going out of the window because of this. And, people are sending emails like, hey, you want to do SEO? I can do it for you. You want to sell on LinkedIn? I can create a campaign for you. You want to get the website developed? I can do it. Uh, HR solutions, how to optimize your bench. I mean, where is the bench? I'm surprised to see these emails. We have people talking about how to optimize your bench. There is no bench anymore. I mean, there is no people. There's no bench. So I'm surprised to see these campaigns again coming up for the past few days.
Well, it's not surprising. I mean, we see cycles of this all the time, don't we? And it really isn't surprising that people's behaviour really doesn't change. What we need to be doing out there, the answer to all of this is build a relationship. Don't keep, you know, just throwing stuff out there and hoping that someone is going to be there ready to catch it. Those I would have thought that those days have completely gone. I mean, despite the fact it's a digital world and everyone thinks all I've got to do is keep saying it and saying it and saying it, and eventually people will buy. The old rules, the old expectations, the old understanding, the old feelings are still there. It's people will buy from people. And remember, it's those that we know and trust. So it's all about relationship building. So rather than just keep throwing out the same message, build a relationship. Now the thing is, we're not the only people saying this. Lots of people have been saying it. People have been saying it for years. Peter Drucker said it in his influencing books of the 1960s. Here is a great leader of his time that we're still talking about today because of their great leadership development capability. And who's saying it today? Well, Elon Musk is saying it, build relationships. Richard Branson's saying it, build relationships. All of the great leaders of the world are saying it, build relationships. And I've noticed an influx of Simon Sinek over the last 2 or 3 months, where all of his videos are really about relationship building. And in fact, when he was interviewed ad hoc by Richard Branson on the Virgin Accelerator entrepreneurship program, he said if you were solving one of today's problems as an entrepreneur, what problem would you solve? Notice he said solve a problem, not find a solution or create a solution and then go find a problem. Solve a problem. That's what an entrepreneur should do. And he said relationships. Solve the relationship problem. Eureka. Here we are. Let's solve the relationship problem. How you do it? Easy. Have a communication. Have a conversation with somebody, just like we're doing now. That's how you solve relationship issues. Talk to people. Understand them. Get to know them. And the same goes in business life. If you've got employees, understand what makes them tick. Talk to them. Take them out. Have a coffee with them. Understand what their problems are. Help them solve their own problems. This is not difficult, but don't do the trending, throw it out there and let's see if someone's ready to catch. You throw a ball at me, I'll catch it. But am I your audience? The likelihood is no. I'll listen, but I'm not your audience. So why are you wasting your time with me? It's called behavioral waste, as you and I both know. So the main thing, I think the message we need to do today is go and build a relationship. Listen to all of the so-called real influencers around the world. The Simon Sineks, the Richard Bransons, the Elon Musks, etc., etc. They would say, go and build a relationship. And come on, talk to us about build a relationship. Come on, have a discussion with us. We'll help you build your relationship.
In fact, Neville, I would like to share some of the conversations I've been having in this part of the world with various leaders and the CEOs of startups and SMEs. And I'm surprised to say, I'm just summarizing my conversation. I'm surprised to inform you that, one of the conversation I had last week, in which I told him that, you can come to our channel and build this relationship, reach out to the target audience, convey what you have, what pain you solve for the audience. He says, that's not my biggest problem. It is so hilarious when I tell you this. That is not my biggest problem. My first problem is, how do I get leads? So I told him, look, man, if you're not able to even reach out to your audience, where is the question of getting to the second situation where you want to generate lead from these audience? So there is a whole lot of confusion in the mind of lack of clarity in the mind of these CEOs. They don't know where they are going. Their first problem is leads, but they have no strategy in their mind. How do I get that on the table? So I think that is where people are. What you would like to say to such people?
Well, it's cause and effect. It's always cause and effect. The turnover or sales line is down. Is that because you got bad salespeople? Might be. Is it because the market's dipped? Might be. Is it because no one's buying your product anymore because there's a new competitor in the arena? It might be. But you can procrastinate and you can imagine what it might be. What you need to do is to go and find out what it is and ask those questions. It could be your lead generation is tied up. It could be, someone in the department isn't sending out the emails that they used to send out before. Until you know what the cause is, you can't fix it. And the problem is, if you're fixing an effect, give me leads. I want more leads. But if no one likes your product, it's pointless generating more leads. If there's a competitor in the market that's half your price, and that's where all of your revenue has disappeared to, it's pointless getting more leads, So Solve the problem. Find out what the issue is. Be a bit of a forensic accountant. Be a Sherlock Holmes of your organization. Go and ask questions. Find out what's really happening. Because it's only the reality that's going to help you solve the problem. So often, CK, I mean, you and I have got these conversations all the time, but so often we hear the same thing, give me leads, the revenue's down, the sales team's not performing, I need to cut costs. These are all effects of something happening. And we all know COVID has had a huge impact, not just on your product and your organization, but globally. You're not in this alone. We're all in the same problem together. People are looking further afield for solutions. Other people are looking closer to home for solutions because they don't want the travel, they don't want the distribution time and distance to be a problem for their customers. So this is a bit of horses for courses, I'm afraid. You're going to have to find out what's really going on. Put your glasses on, put your deer stalker cap on, be like Sherlock Holmes, even go and buy a plastic pipe if you like. Just imagine, get yourself in character, do the Arthur Conan Doyle, get yourself in character and just go and ask the questions. I mean, nothing would be more hilarious than a chief executive walking around, the lower levels of the organization with a deerstalker hat, a pair of big glasses, or a monocle and a pipe. I mean, that would certainly get people talking, wouldn't it? Maybe we should be sending a new trend. Go and find out what's really going on. Go online, buy this kit, wear it, and you'll find out what the answer is. What do you think?
Absolutely, Naval. In fact,
I was joking about the kit, by the way.
No, but I think the whole point is that you have to make a difference in your pitch, because if your pitch is not working, you have to refine your pitch. I think that is what you're saying. You're trying to add anecdote to the whole learning process, but I think you don't have to buy a pipe. But I think that understanding here is that you need to refine your pitch. You need to understand what the client needs. Maybe he doesn't need what you have. Maybe he has a different need, but you need to identify that. And if you're not able to convey your message to your client, there's no point in sending in a blind email or a bulk email to a bunch of guys who will simply delete your emails. So I think the time has come to reorganize, recalibrate your lead generation policies.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And redefining the pitch is just one option. But it all comes down to what's the relationship with your customer? Find out what that really is. Drive it home. Ask them the simple question. Do you like what we're doing for you? If you had an opportunity to give us real feedback, what could we do better? But you got to mean that, you haven't just got to say it, black and white on a piece of paper, please give me feedback. That's not going to work. You've really got to mean what you're saying. Be the leader that you've been designed to be. And once you recapture that, because you had it at one point, once you recapture that, thirst, that hunger, you'll find the solution to the problem. But don't find a solution to an effect, because it will only be temporary.
Actually, Neville, since you mentioned Sherlock Holmes, I would like to say this message is elementary. I think.
For those that are not Sherlock Holmes fans, it's elementary, my dear Watson. But and there are some great GIFs around, the graphic interface. Go and have a look on Twitter. There's some great GIFs around Sherlock Holmes. Now that we've established the obvious, let's get on with things. It is. We all need to be that forensic detective in our own organization. And we should encourage all of our employees, all of our staff, All entrepreneurs need to have that forensic gene inside them. Just find out what's happening. Where's it going wrong? Why is it going wrong? What can I do better? And as you notice, it's all questions, questions, questions. And if you keep asking questions, you will find the answer. It, I can't say, I can't say it any simpler, really. If you don't ask the questions, you won't know where the problem is and what solution you can give to that problem. Just because we talk about trending. So don't do what everyone else is doing, throw it at a blanket. Just bash it out there and hope that someone is in the right mindset at the right time that's listening to what you have got to offer. Because that is just, frankly, not entrepreneurship. You know, that's shooting at the moon and missing, but hoping that a star will pick it up. Well, if you hadn't noticed, the moon is a damn sight closer than any star. You're going to have to wait a long time to hit the star. So if you're going to shoot for the moon, hit it. You know, if you miss, you will get a star, but keep shooting at the moon because you need to be focused. And that's what this is all about. Don't just throw stuff at a blanket.
I think this is a very good tip that you have given to our viewers today is about how to not become part of a rat race, but think what they can do different and how they can reach out to their audience, how they can get the, some sort of survey done, be in front, because to be in front also there is a race and it is requiring the mind share of the people. So you need to now get there and not send same usual campaigns and I can do this and I can do that, because that is not what people want. So I think with this I will close this discussion. Naval, thank you very much for the learning that you have given us. It's mean a lot to all of us.
Pleasure, CK. Good luck, everybody. Let's be focused.
Thank you, Naval. You have a good day. We will catch up tomorrow.
Take care.